Shalom. Want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is the Akim from GMS Jamaica, Kazakh, Chapel, and Ashar, right? And this morning we want to do a video on this article from the Jamaica Observer, right? Basically it is entitled "No Sense Discriminating," right? So the reason why I'm gonna scroll up, because some what them call it, so-called intellectual property. We don't want trouble them things, them symbol. So anyway, before we start, we might change up a few words, and so just to edifying purpose, in case a brother listen and really follow the words on the screen. We change up a few words so as to avoid them YouTube's this whatever policy.
Yeah.
You see me? So anyways, the article starts: "Dear editor, I don't believe that any Jamaicans were more anti-J than I was. However, when I migrated from Jamaica to Canada, I quickly learned that alphabet group people are just people like you and me. They are doctors, nurses, police officers, firefighters, PhD academics, teachers, immigration officers, judges, lawyers, business people, you name it." Right? And this person making this statement, basically he might be ignorant, because not just in Canada that take place, out here in Jamaica, right? If you go US, it's the same thing. It's just that which part him go, they're more populated. So you go find more of them in these places. And this even go right back to the scriptures. You can get that, read that in Ecclesiastes.
And Ecclesiastes 10 verse 5, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun,
Right?
as an error which proceeded from the rulers.
Right?
For folly is set in great dignity."
Right. Folly is set in great dignity, yo. Right. So the fact, and guess what? The whole purpose of that basically come to fruition, or it achieve the goal where they want to achieve, right? Because this man go to Canada and see this, him now come back and I say, yo, we know to discriminate because other the things them will make society function, them man they involved in it. But the scripture says folly is set in great dignity, yo. Enough of we out here in Jamaica know say a lot of the so-called big man them in a society,
Right.
them loo, yo, right? Them fish out. See? Every Jamaican know that. Right? So this way I come with and nothing new, yo. See, him just a push the so-called white man agenda. Continuing, it says, "They are all around us and they all contribute to our country functioning and its prosperity." See? A lot of the so-called politicians them, a lot of the doctors them, the lawyer them, even the church goers, yo.
Come as you are.
Yeah, come as you are. You see me? According to them wicked Christians. You see me? Continuing, it says, "To continue to hate these people would be a huge mistake on my part, especially to do so in public." Yeah, and the way our society set now, as we must say, about the whole, as we the list we list out before, if it were a case where people decide say, yo, them money can't live amongst we, guess what? The society would have break down now. You see me? Because all of these are them control the top.
That's right.
You see me? And if them now get things to go feed them with, guess what? Them are going to sabotage we. You see me? Firefighting, healthcare, and so on and so forth, yo. If we not accept them, you know what I mean, them are going to sabotage our way of living, our way of life. You see me? And this is not a part of Jamaican way of life, yo. None of we never grew up knowing these things.
Right.
You see me? Anyways, continue, say. It would be a huge mistake on my part, especially to do so in public where I could be identified. I might end up getting a taste of my own hatred medicine from one of them. I realize that there is nothing to hate about them. They are just people like me and you. Hey, there's many reasons for don't want to deal with them, yo. For don't like them. As a matter of fact, even the list when I'm list out, yo. You see me? Losing train of thought. Yeah. Yeah, if it, you know, it wouldn't even so bad. It would have still bad, you know what I mean? But it wouldn't even so bad if they never did a carry on the way them carry on, yo, right? Them would like to force them literally try to force them think on society, right? Them literally do that, yo, right? They want everybody, every single group of somebody supposed to accept them, right? And this thing is unacceptable, yo, right? Why is it that you don't see pedophiles going around saying, yo, accept we because we are humans just like you? And look how much doctors are pedophile, yo. Look how much priests are pedophile, right? So even politicians, right, are pedophiles. See, you have you have other men like we like to do certain things, certain distasteful things, you know what I mean, where people would have turned a bad face towards. You see me? But guess what? Them man they now push up themselves for people accept them, yo. See? Not saying that any of them are do no good or none of them are supposed to be accepted. See? But you have other groups of people where do them folly, where now push up themselves to be accepted, yo. But them would like to push up themselves in your face. And everybody see and know that, yo.
Agenda.
Right.
You can read a quick precept.
Can.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10. Let's get to the point of verse 2. It says, as the judge of the people,
right,
is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of a city is, so are all they that dwell therein.
Right. And I mean, Edom rule this society, yo. The so-called Caucasian race. See, them rule this society. So,
it's like, yeah, as you go back to the article I read a while ago about the judges and the people who are prominent in the society, they make actually the society run. You know, them in control of certain little things. You know what I mean? And them this are the folly. That's where the folly, most folly go on.
Right, yeah. Hey, good point, Doc. You see me? Yeah. And them are the one who literally run society. You see me? So guess what? Them are going to want to feed them agenda to get pushed. Everybody. See? You can't even watch a TV show in peace. Right? You can't watch certain talent show again in peace. Right? There's nothing you can do in peace without the agenda they are pushing in your face, yo. See? It said these are hypocrites who support Davis's discrimination against Alphabet Group from allowing them to use the Civic Center in Montego Bay to host their meeting. It's time for us as a people to start respecting others' rights to exist, others' rights to choose who they love, others' rights to be able to get services like any citizen with no bias to sexual orientation. I urge the Jamaican government to abolish the buggery law. It's outdated and has no use in this 21st century. So what about the Bible, yo? Right? Should the government abolish the Bible as well? See? In this 21st century, you have all of the laws in the Bible I get do away with. Right? Nobody now follow the laws of the Bible. So why not just abolish the Bible as well? Why not abolish church? Abolish Christianity? We use the Bible. See? And this is this is exactly what them money want, yo. See? People with this stupid dumb mentality. Right? This are exactly what the rulers over this society want. People fear think this way, yo.
Reason. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners.
Right. Evil communication corrupt good manners. Because remember in the top of the letter where him say, no Jamaican, him say, I don't believe any Jamaican was as anti-J as he was, yo. And now look what he must say. Oh, right? Abolish the law. You know what I mean? See? So because him go up there and him in a communication and with them, you see me? Him lose that little morality that him did have. See? Give me the one in a Kings. Solomon.
Yeah. Alright, so this is 1 Kings 3 verse 9. Say if therefore thy servant,
right? This hour the wise King Solomon asked the Lord, how about Shem Yahushai for? Go on.
So give therefore thy servant understanding, right? An understanding heart to judge thy people,
right?
That I may discern both good and bad.
Right.
For who is able to judge this, thy servant, who is able to judge this, thy servant, so a great people.
Right. See, so King Solomon asked the Most High for wisdom and understanding that him can do what? Discern. See, and the word discriminate goes right back to discern, and I'm gonna prove it. See, I'm not gonna read the modern definition, right? Even though this still go, but I'm gonna read the origin. It says early 17th century from Latin discriminate, right? Basically distinguished between. See? So basically it go right back to what? Judgment.
Right.
It says from the verb discriminate, from discriminating, it says what? Distinction goes right back to judgment, yo. In order to judge a matter, right, you have to distinguish between to find out which is right and which is wrong. See? From the verb discernir, see, discern, right? So, in other words, the great and wise King Solomon asked the Most High to give him understanding so him know how to discriminate. Right? Discriminate. And we are going to show you a few more precepts in the Bible will show you how you discriminate. Alright? Or how you judge this situation. Get me the one in the Hebrews first.
Alright, so this is Hebrews 4 and verse 12. So the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder souls and spirit, and is a soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart.
Right. So what will you discern? Right. The scriptures, yo, the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right. It is a discerner of the heart, the thoughts and intents of the heart, yo. You see me? It put you upon the right path. Right? You show you say, oh, this is wrong, this is right and this is wrong. See? So them being ignorant of the word, you know what I mean, and being ignorant of the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, right? I go get put to death. You know what I mean? All of them, yo. Anyways, give me the one in let me see if I have it here. So 5 and 14. I'm going to just read it myself. Alright, this is Hebrews 5 and verse 14. It says, "But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use of their senses exercise to discern both good and evil."
God.
Right? So one says a man will learn in the scriptures, right? Seeing not one of them pastors here, because them not learn in the scriptures yet. See, once you grow in the scriptures, you're able. As a matter of fact, this is milk, yo.
That's right.
Right? Because a lot of we grew up on this tradition.
God.
See, the scripture tell you say them whenever have the law, right? Basically them basically become a law unto themselves.
God.
Right? Just to roughly paraphrase the scriptures. Right? It basically goes back to Romans 10, right? Israel have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. You see me? We grew up with this sentiment, yo. You see me? So not even like a something where we have it, we have some strong meat where you have to study in a long time for learn, yo. A simple 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I say something.
Short piece.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Psalms 119 verse 97. Say, "Oh, I love thy law, it is my meditation all the day." Alright. Let's jump to the point in verse 100. It says, I have more understanding than my ancient, because I kept thy precept.
Right.
I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep thy word.
Right. See? When David said, look, him have more understanding because him keep the precepts, yo. Right? Now this Negro, I say, yo, for abolish the law, yo. Abolish what law? Right? The law with the law, the abolish me how shall I say? Right? According in case you never know, see, the Buggery law comes straight from the Bible, yo.
Right.
Leviticus 20 and verse 13. See? And we all know what that said.
God.
Right? Yeah, give me the Ephesians.
Alright, so this is Ephesians 5 verse 11. So, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness,
right,
but rather reprove them.
Right. And no fellowship with the what? Unfruitful works of darkness. And that's how him do. You see me? Him go foreign and go have fellowship with the unfruitful works, and him become one of them.
God. He said, but rather reprove them.
Reprove them, yo. Oh, you reprove them by the scriptures, right? That not the scriptures just say that the word is a discerner, right, of the heart, the thoughts and intent of the heart, right? You use the scriptures and you reprove, yo. Go on.
Say, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Right?
It is a shame, yo.
But yeah, it's about all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light.
Right.
For whatsoever do it make manifest is light.
Right.
And the scripture the light, man.
Right. Well, I'm gonna continue some more after, and then we just finish it off with some precept. Alright. It says, I for one, back in the article, I for one do not care to know about people's business. It's none of my business. Those who engage in wasting their time, imagining what these people do, are simply wasting their time. If some of you ever knew some of the things that some of those same heterosexuals are doing behind closed doors, some of you would be ashamed to be calling yourselves heterosexuals. Hey, it is no secret that a lot of these men out here were pose like them straight. It is no secret that enough of them are fish, yo. See, we are, as the scriptures say, yo, we are men of the scriptures, yo, and we can discern, right? Just like Solomon, we can discern a man's spirit and know whether I'm a walk the straight way or I'm a go the narrow way. You see me? Yeah. See? Not the narrow way, the lean way. You see me? It says, hey, you have a lot of men out there where I defile even the woman them, yo. You see me? So this thing is no secret, yeah. We know say a lot of men out there will claim to be straight and claim say them are careless. We know say enough of them do certain things. Alright, the same woman them come we can talk. You see me?
The woman them and yo, the society is corrupt, yo. Both man and woman are partakers of this folly, yo.
You see me? You say, I say to my fellow Jamaicans, please have respect for those people. Hey, the Most High is not. The way scripture say, there is no respect of person. You get?
No judgment, yeah.
Hey, the brother, I get the precept, yeah? The scriptures talk. See, he said, please have respect for those people. Leave their private lives alone. Stop attacking them. Hey, them attack we.
God, they not keep it private anymore, yo.
Exactly.
Right?
Them private life not private again.
Right, when you see man a look, man, yo.
Yeah, man outright a come out and a psst, right? What about that, yo? That a harassment. Bad man, that is harassment, yo. You have man where come out and a dress up like women at parties.
Woman sagging them pants.
Right? See?
Here well low. Call another name, yo.
You have woman where take a man girl nowadays. You see me? You have the fish them out there where take where woman, man and them thing there as well. You see me? We hear a woman complain about them thing there, you see me? So yo, look, them private lives not private, yo. You see me? Them a push it upon the whole society. See? And if you right? And if you're a man of the Lord, yo, you go get upset. You see me? And you go beg and plead to the Lord, you shy for the day when him finally get rid of all of them, yo.
That's right.
You find it?
Yep. So this is Ephesians 6 and let's see.
Yeah, man, read that one. Read that one. I really want to find the one who say in
You shall
judgment.
receive promise for just a bit of all of us.
Oh, see that. Yeah, Colossians.
Can slack it. So this is Colossians 3 and verse 25. Say, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done.
That's right.
And there is no respect of person.
Hey, and you have some who would like to think that there is nothing wrong if you love who you feel like if you love. Or, oh, what you said wrong, you know, what them do wrong. Look, the scriptures don't give a brief definition of that. The scriptures don't give you the law concerning that, yo. And if you not do the law there, that means you're doing wrong. And you're going to receive for the wrong what you do.
That's right. Yeah,
See?
read the next one. This is Romans 2:11. Say, for there is no respect of persons with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, there is no respect of person. The Lord don't care who you be. See? If you got look what the Lord do to King Solomon for who can receive it.
Can.
See, right? The Lord, the King Solomon come back as a Hawashai, right, and receiving punishment, yo. See, David getting punishment as well. See, Saul get punished. See, there is no respect of person. Hey, Eli, look on Eli, right? Eli's son them a keep up be a fucker, and Eli never say nothing. Eli now reprove them, and the Lord broke him neck, yo.
And those are men of the Lord, beloved men.
Men of the Lord, right?
In the article, it must say, yo, these people are doing a lot of good. Right? Look how much murderers out there doing a lot of good, yo. Right? Good is just a perception of your eyes. Unless it's going from the Bible, what is good? It's just a perception of your eyes.
The laws are good.
Ezekiel 44 verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the profane.
Right. They shall teach the Lord's people, right, Israel, the difference between the holy, right, and the profane. And the word holy means set apart. Right. Go on.
And cause them to discern between the unclean
and the word, holy means set apart, right, and profane means outside the temple. Go on.
And cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean.
Right. See, and cause them to what? Discern. Here, see, there goes the word, discern again. Right, between the unclean and the clean, yo.
Discriminate.
See, and that is what we are do. We are discriminate, yo. Alright. We are discern and we are discriminate between the unclean and the clean. Right. See, so all of you were ignorant of words, you know what I mean, here's a word for you. See,
it's the second Timothy.
Second Timothy. Oh yeah, man, I can't read that. Let me just blast off this and say, leave their private lives alone. Stop attacking them. Stop discriminating against them. Well, the scriptures say to discriminate, yo. Right? The scriptures give you the laws. The scriptures give you the guidelines of how to discriminate. Right? And that go back to judgment. So if you want to say only God can judge me, here's the Lord judging you right now. See? The Lord speak by the words of who? By the mouth of his prophet, Salakia. And the prophet speak the words of the Lord. You see me? So there is no getting around it, yeah. It says too many of us Jamaicans are ignorant of the world around us. You see me? With our small island, small vision mentality. And as we said before, this is just the devil's agenda. I get pushed and I get accepted. See, because a lot of people have this mentality where the little youth have. You see me? And them like to come with that something, this small mind mentality thing. I claim to say Jamaica backward. Whenever you come up, whenever your moral compass start for chip in, you see me? Them like to say you have small mind and you this and you that. Man, shut the hell up.
Yeah, like the what am I do? Is more.
Yeah.
Them have a big mind of corruption and disease, yo.
Right.
That's what them have. It's 2 Timothy 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous time shall come.
Right, and we know that we're in the last days, yeah? Go on.
For men shall be lovers of their own self.
Right.
Right, as him say him usually. But no. It say, for men shall be lovers of their own self, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers.
Right, proud, yo, and blasphemers. See, no matter how you slice it and dice it, with the scriptures, you are going to always have somebody will come up against that, yeah. Right. We are going to hold on to what them believe in. Go on.
When you're broad-minded, you could become a blasphemer, yo. Right? Say, blasphemer, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Unholy. Here's that word again. Right, go on.
Without natural affection.
Right, without natural affection. See? So,
right
so this thing we want to support, is it unnatural, yo?
Right.
This is not the way how the Lord intended this thing to go.
How does children, right? How does reproduction take place, yo?
Yeah, hey, Genesis 1, right? Be fruitful and multiply. How the hell you multiply? How? You can't plant one seed per one seed.
Yeah.
You see me?
But guess what? That's not backward thinking. And that's not, if you think the way we think, it's close-minded and narrow-minded, right? And we're backward. You know what I mean? But yet still, you know, two people can reproduce. It's not, you know, two.
And them have the caveman mentality, yo.
Yeah. It's truth breakers, false accusers, and incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Right.
Say, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God.
Right. See, that's what them do. Them are lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. And the scripture tell us, look, them, not only them that do them, but them will have pleasure in them that do them, shall be what? Put to death. Right. You see me?
And we know that man that don't is not have pleasure in them. It's he that do it. Right? St. Matthew 24 verse 24. It say, For there shall arise false Christ and false prophet, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect.
Alright, but these things not gonna deceive the elect, yo.
Yeah, because it's not possible.
You see me? Impossible.
Right.
So, that's it.
Gone.
Alright, so hopefully this lesson was edifying. Alright, until the next one, I want to say again, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and truth.